Welcome everybody back to the channel. So in today's video, I wanted to cover a strategy that you can use inside of directed mode that will literally take you from Prestige Master with your gun to level 250 in one single match. Now obviously there's a 5-hour timer on directed, so you kind of have to save and quit a little bit, but this works very well. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the video. All new mastery camos like Singularity ASAP. Check out Mitch Cactus, the biggest and the most reliable name in Call of Duty. They offer instant delivery DLC codes like Monster Energy, plus lobbies delivered in under an hour. Everything is 100% safe and legit for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Trusted by the community and seen all over YouTube, Mitch Cactus has over 20,000 verified reviews and thousands of personal vouchers. Make them the go-to for all things Call of Duty and even other. So we're back on directed mode inside of Ashes of the Damned, and today we're going to cover a strategy that you can do yourself to literally go from level 50, say Prestige Master on a gun, to 250 in one game with ease and basically be able to chill throughout the entire thing. Now we are going to use the free fire glitch, which should still work for quite some time now. But if it doesn't, this will still work. You just won't be able to AFK it. With the free fire glitch, you can AFK this. So it makes it even easier, of course. Plus you get a ton of XP. So you pretty much get both things, right? Which is very, very good. Now we do have to get the power turned on all the way to Ashwood, and then realistically you can kind of decide here. You can just hop right into the strategy on say round 5 or 7, whatever it is. After you get Ashwoods turned on, you can get to that round cap and just do the strategy then. Or you can build the wonder weapon and get yourself to round 12 and then do the strategy. Or you could go through pretty much half the Easter egg. I think it's to when you get the Tessie turrets and then be on round 15 and do this strategy. So it really is dependent on whatever you want to do. Today we're gonna build the wonder weapon so we can get to round 12. That way I can show you guys kind of my preferred way to do this, right? Because you want to get a decent amount of zombies per round, but you don't want too many because obviously you don't want to die, right? So that's going to be the game plan for today. Now it isn't going to take us too long. It's going to be pretty easy to get done. The wonder weapon build is not super complex in this map. It's really, really easy. So yeah, it really shouldn't take us long to kind of get everything we want done. Whenever you get to Ashwood and you are going to turn on the power, don't go that way right now. Just go up this side with the rope. Obviously it's pretty easy to do, but it just makes the strategy a little bit quicker whenever we get down to the actual strategy, which it is going to be over there kind of by double tap, but we just want to keep kind of that door over there closed. That way we have faster zombie spawns, which in directed make heck of a lot of a difference compared to say if they're a little bit slower, because if you're going to stay in your game for extended periods of time, then yeah, you're definitely gonna want to make it as fast as possible. Okay, we're waiting on round 7. That way we can actually get Uber Klaus to spawn in so we can kill him and actually get the stabilizer chip. That way we can take it back to Klaus. But this doesn't really take long. I mean, the biggest worry about your game is just kind of getting set up, right? Directed mode is not a hard mode at all. It is really easy, actually. So this is kind of a strategy for everybody. Now, one thing I do want to say is in directed mode, in Black Ops 6, you could stay in one directed match for 5 hours. Then you had to save and quit and rejoin it back up. That way you can still continue playing that game. Now, I'm pretty sure that's a thing in Black Ops 7. Leave it in the comment section below if you know 100%. But if you do save and quit, you will not rejoin your game back and still have infinite ammo. So from then point on, you will have to go ahead and just regularly shoot. But I will also say this. It takes roughly about 8 hours with double weapon XP to get a gun from Prestige Master to Prestige Master 250. So kind of, you know, think about that a little bit as well inside of your guys' game. It's not too bad, especially when you have 5 hours of just unlimited ammo and then just having to, you know, shoot your weapon yourself, which isn't a big deal, by the way. It's going to be patched very, very soon. But yeah, just be aware of that whenever you do go to save and quit your game. But we got to try and kill this fellow without actually dying ourselves, which you would think is easy. But for some reason, dude, he is sometimes tough as hell to kill. What we have to do is head over to the dome area and grab this little canister. Then we just got to take it to all 3 of the little power posts. Bada bing, bada boom. Get our codes, and then we'll be done with this. How much is this door? $7.50. Let me call Klaus right here. Hopefully he comes quick. I actually ran out of essence, so he definitely is already at weaker health. We can go ahead and activate that and just stare into the robot's eyeballs. Make him uncomfortable. There's a zombie over there. Come on, Klaus. Lock in, buddy. Oh my gosh. Klaus, I need you here, friend. This step definitely is easy, but there has been so many times that I have actually downed because I am stubborn. I'll be like, I'm not moving, and I'm surrounded by 20 zombies, and I am going to die right if I don't move, but I won't move. I hold it down, dude. It's kind of funny, but I do die a lot out of stupidity. There we go. Now we can head back up and head into Old Tessie and then go to Ashwood. Then we got to go to Blackwater. Then we got to go to Van Dorn Farm. But yeah, we are chilling. It's not really a big deal. We can go ahead and drive back this way. And we're off, man. Yeah, this strategy is definitely very, very good, especially if you guys do want to try and, say, max out a certain weapon, maybe kind of chill a little bit of it, etc., right? It definitely works fairly well. It is fairly good for XP also. You don't have to worry. You're going to be getting fat gains. All right, we can just head up here, and then we can kind of move back around and place us in there, and then we can head over to Blackwater. Now we just got to put our codes into this thing. Then we can actually do this little mini lockdown. These zombies are definitely going to annoy me throughout this process. Drop the ether barrel. Jeez, that thing's annoying. Okay, that's not one. That could possibly be one. Let's do these other ones real quick. Bro, why are they not working? You gotta be so close to the dang thing. Okay, zombies, get out of here. Let's see. Nope. Yep. This one, no. This one's like a spiky one. Yeah, that one. I don't know. Is this one? Could be that one. Sometimes they don't render in right. We'll try it, dude. I mean, hey, I was right. Nice. Okay. Give me that. Now we just got to shoot these things. 6 of them. And then we will be done. Plus, this will put us on a round cap of round 12, which, in my opinion, is the perfect round to go to. Okay, I think we have to do all those. And then we just got this one right here. Nice. That should be it. Okay, cool. We got it. All right. So now we can actually head to our strategy now that we are set up. Perks, you're not really going to be needing much right now. Not right off the rip of this game. Obviously, I would recommend, you know, taking Old Tessie over to Ashwood. You can always just launch pad over there and just teleport it for 1,000 essence. Not hard, right? Very, very easy and very cheap. Saves you a little bit of time at the end of the day. But now all we're going to want to do is just head over to Ashwood. And no, we're not going to be using the Wonder Weapon at all, right? That was just to get our round cap higher, okay? We're not going to be using that dang thing. So now all we want to do is just head up this rope right here. And we're going to be doing a strategy that we have done. We have done quite a bit, and I'm sure you guys have done. But pairing this strategy with directed mode and the free fire glitch, it's rather broken. So all we're going to do is we're just going to come up on this little walkway. We're going to go all the way back, and then bada bing, bada boom. Now, there's going to be a little spot right here, as you guys can see from the edge of that, to the start of the barrel, where one zombie is going to be able to access you. Right? See how he can only come right there, and it's just one. You know, obviously they can't hop over here and then come back around here. So we kind of have an access point where it's just one zombie. So what you do is you literally just sit there with, obviously, your gun firing. That's it. That is literally it. It's not hard. It's not hard at all, right? Now, maybe recoil on your gun might be a little bit harder to do, right? You might have to kind of make your analog stick sit a certain way. That is a little bit tricky, but you don't have to AFK this. You don't, right? If you want to, you can. You can just literally sit here and shoot these zombies as they come up. This is the easiest strategy to pretty much level up and honestly get weapon XP, right? Because you don't have to deal with nothing. You can pretty much just chill. You don't have to deal with Xursa. It's not hard at all. Like, it very much is not hard at all. Now, depending on which weapon that you are using, it's going to be a little bit different, right? If you're using a shotgun, it's going to be incredibly easy if you're using the Akitas. If you're using the sniper rifles, well, it might be a little bit harder for you, right? But it certainly is something you definitely should try to do instead of zombies, because there we go. We just leveled up, right? And you just sit here for the next 5 hours until you have to save and quit and reload back up your save. Now, obviously, it gets a lot better and a lot quicker once you're on round cap 12 because you're getting more zombies per round. So you're getting closer to that weapon level, closer to the next rank, a little bit faster, I guess you could say. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this might be rather loud on the video. I am not sure because I'm just playing right now. But you guys can see, I literally have my finger on the left trigger to ADS, and I have my finger on the right trigger to shoot. And we aren't moving. we are chilling. And we can just sit here and endlessly get these kills, right? I could potentially AFK this right now if I wanted to in this position, right? But again, depending on your build and depending on your gun, of course, I would recommend trying to make the best recoil control build you possibly can before you do this with whatever weapon you're trying to max out. There's another weapon level right there. But it's very, very, very fast to do so, so I do highly recommend doing it. Obviously, we're just kind of sitting here, which is not bad at all. Now, again, whenever Free Fire does get patched, this will still be available, and you still will be able to do this. You just won't be able to walk away, right? You'll have to go buy ammo. You'll have to reload. Certain things like that, right? So that's kind of things to take up a little bit while you're playing inside of your game. We can just stop shooting and just hold down the ADS right now, because I feel like that's really loud, because it's really loud in my headset. But here's a Ravager round. Right, once we get to round 12, we'll be good. This is round 11. We might have to move our ADS a little bit right here and kill these Ravagers. But once we get to round 12, we should be good. We shouldn't really have to worry too much about all this. But we just kind of got to get in that one little flow state spot with this AR. Let's see. Come on, zombies. Just pretty much keep shooting. We'll just kind of chill for a second, and then we should kind of get in a... Oh, it's weird. Sometimes it'll, like, move a little bit, and then sometimes you'll do it, and it won't move at all. Like, right there. It literally just locks. It's kind of crazy, actually. I don't know if this spot's any good where we're ADSing, but you'll pretty much just find your little spot that you like to do. And, of course, you could do this with the arrow. You could do this with the crossbow to help you, right? All that stuff. I would recommend, when you can, to triple pack, to double pack, to get blue rarity, to get epic rarity, because say if you're on round 12, dude, and you have triple pack blue rarity, you will insta kill every single thing that a bullet hits. So it's just gonna make your run in the strategy even more safer, right? If you have pack 1, no rarity, then it's gonna be a little bit more difficult for your gun to kill. But right now, we're on round 12. We can see how our gun's reacting to round 12 zombies. We never have to move, ever. So, use this strategy, ladies and gentlemen. I don't really want to hold you guys too much longer than I already have. Hopefully this helped you out. Use it before double weapon XP is over. Use it before Free Fire is patched. I'll see you in the next one. I am out. Have a good one. Peace.